How do Scrum Masters help improve decision making? A good Scrum Master will have taken the time and the effort to learn about coaching, the art of asking questions and listening to really help you understand whatever's on your mind better. And that's the key to them helping you make better decisions. It's not to come with experience. It's not to come with answers, though they may well have them from their own experiences. A Scrum Master is going to help you become better at your job, make better decisions by listening, which I know may sound counterintuitive, but in getting you to talk through the context of this decision, what your thinking is, what the options are that you've gone through, and really importantly, why, it's going to help you get clearer. Okay, and that clarity becomes really important. You can start assessing those different options objectively. You can start looking at them from the outside rather than that internal monologue. And many people will say, yeah, but I do that. And it's right, you likely do. Most of us are diligent professionals and we will take the time before we make decisions rather than just run purely off our gut. But in talking out loud to somebody else, you're activating different parts of your brain and you're using that differently. And that in itself will uncover new insights for you. The other role that they're going to bring in is that challenge. So you've thought of 3 ways. Great. Give me 2 more. What are other things you can do? This means that you're going to start stepping outside of your comfort zone and really dig deeper. Okay. When I work with Scrum Masters on introducing coaching, I'll introduce them to a thing called the GROW model by Sir John Whitmore. Okay. It starts with the goal. So what's your goal for this decision? Okay, why is it important to you? And I want them to really dig into this. I want you, if you've got a decision, to really dig into the why before you get to the what. Okay, why is it important? Okay, and why is that important to you? And why is that important to you? You know, the good old-fashioned 5 whys from the lean world can really come into its own here. Think about it. Why is it important? What are you hoping to achieve here? Okay, and then we move to the R, reality. Where are we today? Okay, what is it that we want to change? Where do we find ourselves? O is the options. What could we do? What are the decisions that we could make? What are all the options that are on the table? And this is one where we can really help people push them further, come up with more options. If all else fails, we'll use something called a magic wand, okay, and say, right, we'll take away all of the limitations that you can see. If you don't have those limitations, what would you do? Okay, and while that may not be possible, it often opens up thinking that you start to recognise that the barriers around your decision making aren't as helpful or aren't there. Okay, and we're going to end up as part of that conversation with what next? What's the decision that you're going to make? Okay, having gone through this conversation, you understand why it's important, you understand where you are today, you understand all the options available to you, or at least you're clearer on all of those things. What do you intend to do? Okay, and I'm invariably going to push for when. Okay, you've made that, you're going to make that decision. When are you going to make that decision? How are you going to communicate it correctly? The role of a Scrum Master is to help you work through that process. Maybe using that framework, maybe using a different one, but help you get clearer, okay? Not by introducing their own ideas, but by helping you explore the space that you're the expert in so that you can make the right decision. If you've got to this point in the video, I hope you've enjoyed it. If so, a like would be appreciated. If you want to hear more from me, more answers to questions that maybe you've got in the Agile world, please subscribe to the channel. And if you've got a question that you really want answered, drop it in the comments. I promise we'll get around to it. Thank you.